Hey there, fellow Factorians. Onerous here with another episode of, well, not so Rampant Ribbon World. Let's face it, the Rampant mod side of things has not really come into play yet. And we're not seeing any biters. And look, I mean, let's just stop here for a minute and let's be real. Do we want to continue this series? I'd love to hear it in the comments below. Are you enjoying it? Even though there are no biters. We'll eventually get to the point where there will be biters, but I don't know if there's ever going to be a whole lot of biters, because it seems like there must be some setting in there with maybe the enemy base density that is just not placing enemy bases anywhere within the ribbon, which is kind of maybe what's wrong. Maybe it's trying to place them elsewhere, and then there's no land there. So do let me know in the comments below whether you want to keep the series going, and maybe we'll just treat it as a ribbon world, just work on that basis. And the other option would be to start a brand new playthrough with maybe not ribbon world. Maybe we do some other kind of world setting with rampant mod, and actually have to face the big bad biters that we get with it. So keep that in mind. Do let me know your thoughts down below. But for now, we'll keep going with this. And what I am running back over to our base, the main part of our base for is let's quick check of the power. Good. I'm running back over here because we in the last episode. Okay, thank you. We in the last episode started making flamethrower turrets. I don't know how many we've got, because I think this situation here is kind of holding us up. Let me grab this pipe. Okay, we have 7. All right. Yeah, what they're missing is engines. So let's put those in there. Let's put those in there, and then the rest will be done with engines. So an engine uses 2 pipe. All right, that's good. There's all the pipe they need. Which probably means we can put some of this pipe back. There we go. And let's put some of that pipe back. Okay. And that'll allow the pipe to get through. So, what is next on our agenda? Well, it was rails. That's right. Now I remember. We really wanted to get some rails started. And rails need stone, if I recall correctly. Yes. And we don't have any stone on the bus. Nor do we have a particularly easy way to get stone on the bus, other than piggybacking off some of these, which is probably what we have to do, because we're not using much. Let's see if we can get any kind of stone somewhere along here. We can get a few. We can get a few in the middle, but it's not. There would be the first, that is just stone, and then we kind of start looking at a bit of a split. All right. So what I want to do is, can we feed that into a splitter? Let me just think about this. If we put a splitter there and actually have that immediately output one side as stone, and the other side as iron. And then what if we were to link that there? Alright, and then we did the same over here. Just like that. Alright, so if we now have the stone backing up, which is good. You can jump over here, and you can go to there. All right. Well, that just seems unnecessary, doesn't it? Let's do that. Okay. So there is some stone. These landfills are still going. It's very slow, isn't it? 52 in each of those, and slowly building. So we'll keep that one going. So all we've managed to add is 5 miners. That's it's fairly pitiful. All right, let's bring this down, and we'll hook it into here. Oops, there we go. We'll hook it into there, and that's just a little bit more stone coming out. Maybe maybe what we should also do is something like that, just to kind of even that out, because it's all on the one side, isn't it? Which side do these output? They output on the far side. So that one is on the far side, and that one is on the far side. All right. So actually, to be honest, we've got 2 out of 5 on the far side. It's kind of already balanced. So it's about as balanced as it's going to get. So let's do that, and leave that going. All right. So what that means is we could bring some stone up here, and probably the easiest way to do that is actually doing this. And I'm just doing that to neaten it up. We could have made it a little bit easier. But we didn't. All right, there we go. And then, no, not there, apparently. Apparently I put a splitter there, so we'll go to here. All right, there we go. Stone on the bus. Let's run along it. And a tree in the way. Another tree in the way. All right, there we go. Keep these trees going. Bots would be nice to get at some point in the near future, but we do need blue science for that, so we're still a ways away from that. All right, let's just follow this dog leg that we've created, and there we go. Stone on the bus. Not a whole lot of stone. Don't get too excited. But we have it. We have it. I'm going to keep doing that just in case. All right. So what we want to do, we want to turn that into some rail, and maybe we can probably not fit it up here. We can probably squeeze something in here. Yeah, we can. Look at that. All right, let's get these guys out of the way, and let's make some rail right about here. So that is not close enough. All right, pop you there, and we can have. No, we'll definitely pop you there. All right. So rail needs iron rods, doesn't it? Iron rods and steel. So we have stone and steel coming in, and 1 iron stick every half second. I think they produce 2 in half a second. They do. Okay. So we could have something like this with 1 iron stick connecting up to 2 of these. We certainly could do that. But it's actually just much easier if we just do this. Much easier. Because we can just have this coming in here, and we are going to need fast inserters for this because it's going to be a little bit slow. All right, pop that there, and then another one here, and then all we need to do is up here have our stone and steel coming in. All right, so steel and stone. That is very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I guess it's time that we actually stop doing this. All right. Our research has finished. Let's see where we want to go next. If we're serious about keeping with this Ribbon World kind of shenanigans, we probably should do something that, incendiary weapons. That's what I want to get. We don't actually have we can't do that. Well, we can't do that without blue science. I was going to say we don't have light oil, so we can't do that. We can't do that because it requires blue science. Getting extra flammables damage is probably pretty good. We can actually do say 2 of them. Yeah, advanced flamethrower turrets. All right. Combat robotics is actually something that I would like to get as well. Let's just get 1 flammables upgrade, then we'll get into combat robotics. Laser combat robotics. Interesting. All right. Laser combat robotics 2, and follow a robot count. Yep, cool stuff. And then I think we might go back for some weapons upgrades. Actually, they're both pretty cheap. And then we're kind of into blue science. Well, we've got a few more upgrades we can do. Let's just get that research going. All right. You need to go up to there. Okay, there we go. And then we are good as gold. No, not if we turn the things the wrong way. There we go. Yeah, we do actually. Whoa, we do want another one of those. Oh man, there we go. Okay, we got there in the end. So there is some rail being made, and that of course we'll put into a box, and we'll get. You know what? We'll get 2 stacks. We'll get 2 stacks of that. Now the things we want to go with it is LTN train stops and signals and rail signals. So signals and rail signals. Let's see if we can do this in the space we have. We actually have a fair bit of space here. Like, whoops, fair bit of space to play with, and we're gonna need combinators which have a cable requirement. And you actually need red, green, and a lamp. You're quite tricky to make. I'm going to need to make a separate thing over here, I think, that does it all. So, all right, something I'm just thinking, spitballing here. We need that for lamps and combinators. We also need it. And then LTN is, it also needs a regular train stop. Wow. Which needs a lot of things. All right, this is setting up some production of that is going to take a little bit of time. So let's focus on what we can do first, which is going to be this. All right. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as we go. Whoops. You, my friend, are going to be making rail signals. Can I go one more? I cannot. Ooh, that's a little annoying. It's going to ruin our pattern. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's just going to ruin our pattern. Because I kind of need to bring something in here. No, I don't. No, I don't. So let's do that, and then that, and then that, and then that. There we go. Okay, so there's going to be rail signals out. We'll pop you there and you there. That actually needs to go to there. So then you can continue on up there. Beautiful. Look at that. All right, so rail signal needs green circuits and iron. So there's green circuits, iron, and output. I like to have two of them. Now, likewise, we need to do the same thing for chain signals, and they have the same requirements. There we go. All right. Jump across there, and you can go there, and there. Maybe not there, so that we can get you in there. All right, and a box for you. All right. Oh gosh, I've got some science. I've got some science on me. What's that doing there? Now where are these? I'm sure I picked up a chain signal. There it is. Get rid of that, and let's just make one stack of that. All right. So we've got rails, we've got chain signals. What did I say was required for a normal train stop? Steel, everything, as well as... Alright, so if we go here and do an iron stick, then we can do a train station here. Regular old train station. Okay. Now, what am I doing with the power poles here? I'm doing that, and I'm doing that. That's right. Okay, you guys jump like that. At some point I should be putting some lights. I don't think I'm putting enough lights in our mall. Oh, actually, look at that. I put a light right there. I'm ahead of this. I'm ahead of the curve. All right. But you need to come in here, and you also need you need that. You need that, and you'll need that. We'll do that like so. And now you'll have everything you need. Excellent. All right. So you can output into there, and we'll have two stacks. I think they only stack to 10, so 2 stacks is okay. And that is kind of everything we need for a basic rail station. This is perfect. All right. Because we are going to need locomotives, and locomotives are fine, but engine units take forever to make. And these will be fine too. All right. I won't set up any production of them. What's going on over here? What's going on over here? Lack of lights. That's what's going on. And there, and we'll even pop one here. All right. While I'm here, let's restock our grenades, and ditch these. There we go. Yeah, you're full. You're full of grenades. I must have already done that before. Okay. So that's our rail stuff. We want a train doing fuel. I mean that's the big thing. We want a train coming up here that is going to drop off a bit of flamethrower fuel. And for now, we could just do a two-ended train. Just to make life really, really simple. It's probably going to go here, and let's get this stuff in here. There we go. All right. Wow, we are tearing through the research, aren't we? Okay, it's good. It's good. So, train. A train, yes, a train. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do with this train? Well, I still haven't got the upgrade. Still haven't got the upgrade for grenades. Grenade damage. Start research. Let's even just go insane. All right, and then that, and then that, and then that, and then that. So that we can finally destroy these trees with one hit. All right, there we go. Now this is where our incredibly slow and painful production of landfill will finally come into fruition. Okay, let's go and grab, what is that? That's oil. I'm like, is that a red dot? I was like, enemies, but no. Got excited about nothing. It's very disappointing. All right, we probably don't need that much landfill. 140 landfill. We'll see. It is deceptive how much landfill you use, but we'll go with this. All right. Oops, well, I guess that's a good use for the stone that's in our inventory. Now then, here we go. That is perfect alignment all the way across to here. And we are going to go now. We have to go traveling this way. It doesn't matter for this one, but we have to go in a clockwise direction. If we have planned for having these 2 rails going at the top and 2 rails at the bottom, because we need to have the signal on the inside. But I just realised it does not matter for this one because this is going to be a two-way train. All right, some more trees. Yes, clearing trees, the true enjoyment of Factorio. Just clicking randomly. Now let's see how we go with the turrets up here. Look at that, perfect. All right, we'll even just cut down these trees. What a waste of time. Could have just blown them up. All right, last tree, and then we are last tree, and then we are actually here. Now, what size trains do we want to be using? Normally I use a 1-4 train, but we're pretty low on resources. Pretty low on resources. I just think we might be able to get away with something a bit smaller. What do you reckon? What kind of size train can that fit in? I don't even have anything. Didn't bring anything with me that I need. So let's you know what? While I'm here, and before we forget, let's actually hook up some flamethrowers to our defenses here. So flamethrowers, what do we need to know about them? Well, they are a little bit longer than a regular one. There we go, flamethrowers. What I really should do is actually go into my settings, interface, and increase the number of active short bars. There we go. No, do not restart. Resume. Whew, man. All right. And honestly, all these should probably just be down here as my fighting stuff. Sure. Okay. So now we also we'll need some pipe. So something like this. Something like this should be okay. We'll do that, and then I don't know. Maybe we'll go as far back as we can, so it's less attractive for the biters. Wherever I can actually see it. There it is. Okay. And then we'll put the next one in here. All right. So this is our plan for these little defenses now. And like that, and then out like that. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, of course, we do actually need to hook this into here. And I'm stuck. Oh, I'm stuck again. Just cut our way free. Just cut that. Okay. There. Oh gosh, that's me. I'm like, damn these trees, but that was me. Okay, there we go. Now we have some fuel. Probably what I want to do is actually put a pump here. Pumps. Not enough pumps. Okay, we don't actually have pumps. I'm pretty sure I'm making them somewhere, maybe I'm not. Anyway, we'll definitely get some pumps, and I want to have some pumps running out this way. But they will, those pumps running out this way, just to fill the pipes, but not have a tank. Not have a tank out here, so we don't have so much crude sort of stockpiling out here. But by having the not quite enough. By having the pump, it'll mean that we'll be prioritizing our ammo for these flamethrowers if we ever get biters. Gosh, it's a depressing thought, but yeah, maybe biters aren't just aren't going to happen. All right, there we go. And there we go. Okay, let's just kind of clear this area a little bit. Apparently, man, I was sure that grenade upgrade was enough. I guess we need this one as well. There we go. All right, we're back. And there. I don't know, something, just keep going, Okay, and then we'll need some more about down here. All right, that should get us to where we need to be. Let's just do this. Okay. Extending out. All right, this is very, very manual placement. We should Really, really want bots, but we're a long way from bots. Gotta focus on what we have now. Be content. Show some gratitude. There we go. All right. Last one. In there, we've wasted some pipes, but we're okay with it because it's all hooked up now. It's all hooked up. So now we have this over here, which is nice. But what we need to do is we need to set something up here. So let's go back. Let's do some more running. If I had my train with me, I could actually travel the train back and forth, but we don't. So all I need is one. I'm just going to have one cargo wagon. We're going to have a double-ended train, and it's just going to shuffle back and forth, carrying some fuel as required. Which is where I really love to have an LTN. Couple of LTNs. There we go. We can manually make them. Why? Probably actually don't need to automatically make them, so that's fine. What I would do want to grab was some engines, because they are unable to be handcrafted. And what else do I need for you? I need another 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. There's 40 engines. Which is what we need, plus 60 steel plate. Okay. Yeah, steel's a thing that we have some amount of. There we go. And 2 of those. Okay. So this will give us our first train station. Now, where are we going to be able to fit one in here? That's a tough question. I don't really want to affect these, but I think we might have to. Okay, no, there we go. We can fit it in here. All right. So let's put a. No, I just built another one. All right, we'll have another one. Let's build that there. Okay, that's all right. I'm okay with you being there. Let's put some signals. I don't have any signals. Let's grab some signals. Let's grab you and half of you. You know what? I don't need shade signals just yet. Because we've got one way. We've got two-way tracks. So all we actually need is are these guys. And there we go. Now we have a two-way track. And let's just hit the old shift and there we go. Connect you up. And of course I can't do that because I don't have bots. That's the thing. All right, there we go. So you are two-way and you are two-way. And I guess this is now, I mean, we know there's no point signaling this. There's actually no point signaling this. Anyway, let's get our train set up here. Getting on track. Yay! Not quite like a pro, but that's okay. All right, and then you're going the other way. This is actually a very slow train. Yeah, it's going to be quite heavy. There we go. You can have some level of fuel. And then we need pumps. Here we go, pumps. I knew we had them. Wow, we have a lot of them. Okay, good stuff. Is there anything else that I haven't set up correctly? No, okay, we're all right. We just got a lot of pumps. We're going to use them, I guess. So here we are going to be unloading. And it's pretty close to the front lines, so I'm okay with it. Now, what we need to do is hook up our LTN, and we actually need a couple of these. I'm just going to make a few of them. They're pretty inexpensive. So this is going to be a requester station. If you haven't used LTN, I go through this a bit more in my LTN and space exploration. The first half of the LTN and space exploration playthrough has a bit more stuff on LTN, but we want to request a station, request threshold of let's just say 5,000. And we want to have in here 10,000 oil. Oil, there we go. We are going to request 10,000. And for now we'll want to also have a train limit. Limit trains to just one. All right, we're going to do that for all our stations, which means they won't be. We won't be getting a whole backlog, which is a bit of a danger of our setup. All right, so now then we also want to connect up these guys in here, and they will say how much is available. All right. That all done now, we can go down to the other end and set it up, and it should automatically work. Maybe. All right. Let's get back on our path. I really should have another train as well, so I can just zip along here if I need to get from one end to the other quickly. All right. Yeah, we are pumping some stuff out. So this can disappear, and let's put in here a station. All right, that's good. That's good. Let's signal this up and there. All right. So this then is where it goes back over to here. Why do I keep thinking I've got bots? So used to using them. All right. And then back and forward. I wonder if we just use all two-way trains. Oh, I don't know. I don't actually know how that works. All right. There's something else. There's something else that I totally forgot about. We'll get to it in just a moment. Requester, a couple of pumps. There and there, and some power poles, and some tanks, and these are going the wrong way. All right, now probably don't want this to be actually pumping in here. Okay, no, we kind of do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a pump here. We're going to circuit condition it. We're going to connect these up here, and you are only going to operate if there's less than, say, 10k here. All right. Let's see if we can kind of power this all up. There we go. So this will fill this up with 10k. Yep, perfect. And now we just need to have that connected into here, along with our decider combinator that is saying this is a provider threshold. Provide threshold of, what do we say, 5k? Sure, so it's got to be at least 5k before they can come and get stuff here. And yeah, it's got a signal. It's ready to go. All right, we haven't named these either. This is crude loading 1. Now, the thing we're missing to make this whole system work is actually somewhere for the trains to wait. And well, we're not really set up for that, are we? But I can do a dodgy. Because for now we're not really in any kind of rush. I would like to fuel the trains as well, but I'm really hesitant to take from here. All right, let's get you doing that, and then that. And then kick up and back. All right, so this is going to be our little a little temporary stop. Interesting. How? We'll see what happens. I'm just thinking, and the problem we're going to have is how this works. All right. So we want to set this as stop is a depot, and we don't need to worry about priority. All right. So stop is a depot. You are now a depot. Good job, depot. Let's call you depot. And let's get you some power. All right, no train to transport fluids found in there because we need this train. We need to set this to go here on automatic. And apparently it can't find a path because we need to put some signals down. Now somewhere it is lost on which direction it is going. No, there we go. It's fine now. All right. So the problem is there's no way for the train to turn around, so it can't come in. Yeah, this is definitely a problem with the setup. All right. What if instead of this way for the depot, For now, we're just kind of dodging this up because I do have big plans for the rail network, but they're just not big plans yet. Okay, let's do that. Oh, no. Let me just check. What do we got here? We've got 12. So we would need another 8. Make sure we don't. Let's just make sure that we don't. There we go. We don't interfere with this, and we don't. Okay, that's great. That's fantastic. So you now come down here. All right. Okay, here we are. This looks even better, doesn't it? We're using up a little bit of space that we weren't using before, and voila. You are now a depot. We'll call you depot, which actually does absolutely nothing. Don't think that it does. It's setting this symbol to depot and hooking that into the input. Now it is a depot. And look, our train is now here, and it is ready to go. All right. Apparently not. Let's just get you back in here. There we go. Now you should have this set up. All right. And I can see what the problem is. Yes, I can. There you go. Now you have a path. All right. All this rail signals are actually incredibly pointless. Because I've only got one train on the whole network. Anyway, there we go. We have a train. Which is pretty cool, and it's doing train things. It's taken crude. There are some other things we need to set up, and I'll get to that in a minute. But of course, let's do this to feed the train. There we go. All right. It shouldn't use much, so it shouldn't affect our power situation too badly. We'll see. All right. Now, you actually have no power, so that is a problem. That is definitely a problem. And this is where if I had a train, I could just plonk it down and charge across. But over this short distance, it's probably not that fast. But here we go. How much is in here? It actually filled up to 25k. I'm not a huge fan of that, but we'll do what we can. There we go. And now you have all the oil you need, and we can start to put some flamethrowers up here. Haha, all right. And that should bring us close to the end of the episode, shouldn't it? Holy moly, it's 40 minutes in. Man, time just absolutely gets away, doesn't it? Okay. You know what? Let's be a little bit dodgier over here and just do this. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a little bit dodgier. I mean, we're well over time. We're well over time, so dodgy is the go. All right, do that. Another one here. Do that. There we go. And something here. Pop you there. Up you go. Bang bang. Let's just make this happen. Again, I mean, gosh, we haven't even seen bad guys yet. It depresses me a little bit. It depresses me a little bit that this just isn't quite what I was hoping for. But yes, like I said at the start of the episode, do let me know. Do let me know if you want to continue this and we kind of just play it as a rail world, or whether you prefer we just actually start a maybe like a default, even a default rampant setup, which just sounds a little scary, doesn't it? Default settings, pretty tricky on the death world. There we go, almost done. Yeah, default settings, pretty tricky on the death world. Rampant, whew, man. It's another level. All right, last one, and then we can actually hook up some fuel to it somehow, and see how smart these biters are, whether they actually attack these things or not. All right, I've got some pumps on me now too, which is going to make things a little bit different. Look, let's risk it all and do something like this. There we go. Pop down a pump and connect it up. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. So now we should have full fuel. We're protected on both sides with flamethrowers, which is nice. And we have a supply coming backwards and forwards. So that's it. We're well and truly over time. As always, I do want to hear your thoughts below, especially about whether we're going to continue this series. Just as a Ribbon World, I'll update the names. I'm liking Not So Rampant Ribbon World as the name for the series if we continue, but I'm also more than happy to start a new run with proper Rampant mod. Maybe we finish this, I don't know. Maybe we just keep playing this one and then do another one after this. But most importantly, thanks to my patrons, and see you tomorrow.